The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
While President Obama was speaking in Phoenix, Arizona yesterday and continuing on his path of economic policies and focusing on overhauling the country's mortgage financing system, there were protesters that came out to spread their own messages. And so some of these people were demonstrating against the Keystone XL pipeline, calling for more action from this administration when it comes to climate change. But then there were others that had more racially charged messages, some saying bye-bye black sheep, while others held signs saying impeach the half-white Muslim. I mean, clearly these people have a right to express themselves, Sabrina, but it's always disturbing to see racism brought into this again.
Absolutely. It just kind of shows the sort of attacks that this president faces as the first black president. Unfortunate acts of racism, focus on his birthplace, of course, on the fact that his father was Muslim, even though he is not by any means a follower of Islam. And this actually comes a day before Senator Tom Harkin revealed that a senator from the South, he wouldn't name who it was, in a closed-door meeting last month, referred to the president as exotic, that his constituents, he said, cannot identify with this president or relate to him because he is quote-unquote exotic. So again, kind of a focus on his race, and it's sort of a testament to the sort of opposition that he faces, where some of it comes from. You know, I think that people don't want to open up the can of worms with respect to the president's race right now while he's a sitting president, but I suspect when people look back in history books, there will be a thorough examination of whether the country was actually ready for the first black president, and certainly whether Washington was. A lot of the polarization and the opposition he faces in Congress, people argue, also happens to do with this underlying notion of race and religion possibly too. It's very unfortunate, even if people have the right to express themselves, to continue and hold on to sort of racist allegations about the president is just unfortunate and uncalled for.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.